Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Don't Wrestle Your Neighbor Morning Show podcast. We're super grateful to have you joining with us today. I'm joined with Evan as usual, and my name's
so
Trey.
blessed.
You're blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
So blessed.
Put that in the comments. Hashtag blessed.
I'm blessed and not stressed.
Blessed, no stress.
Actually, that's not true.
Yeah, we're always stressed. It's Christmas
I'm
time.
stressed out.
It's Christmas time. Anywho, today is our top 5 or top whatever.
Top
today.
3.
Because today we're doing top 3.
3.
And Evan and I, I'm not saying that we do this often, but we like fast food.
We eat fast food all the time.
We do. I mean,
Trey eats fast food all the time.
I'm getting better. Now that I've started running more, I am doing better. I have not had Windles in 3 weeks.
Wendy's. You haven't had Wendy's in 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
You have been eating at Qdoba a lot.
I've been doing the Dobes and Jimmy John's and then Crazy Bowls and Wraps. That's been my go-tos lately.
Wow.
But that's not what this episode's about.
No.
This episode is about glory. This episode is about the best food in the business, the fast food joints. The places that make you feel good and give you momentary pleasure. The places that make you feel good for about 5 minutes and then 7 minutes later, you feel like your life is about to end.
Trash.
One of these is better than all of the rest. But for the most part, you're not going to feel good at the end of this. You know?
Close on Sunday.
Yeah. Amen, brother. Okay, so we are doing our top 3 favorite fast food orders, right? That's what we're doing. Top 3 fast food orders. Once again, we're not going to do our, we're not going to compete against one another. We'll basically just give our top 3. And because I love Evan, I'm going to let him go first. Or if you want me to go first, I'll give you my first one, whichever is easiest for you.
I feel like, much like on the cereal episode, like how we took Cinnamon Toast Crunch off the table, Chick-fil-A's off the table.
What? I can't give one? We're not competing. These are my top 3 orders. You can't take that away.
Okay. I'll start. I'm going to go with the buffalo chicken tenders at Culver's with the large cheese curd
I
on the
totally
side.
forgot about Culver's.
Yeah, baby. And that's a tough
now.
choice because
I'm really stressed now.
That's a tough choice because the burger there is awesome too.
Is this you saying that? Is this you operating under Chick-fil-A is not an option?
No.
Right.
But that's one of mine. That's one of my top 3 right there. Buffalo chicken tender, Culver's with the large cheese curd on the side and with the ranch.
Man, I used to go to Culver's every Wednesday night in college.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So
why?
we had my first, I won't say every day Wednesday in college. My first 2 years of college at Ozark, we went to Wendy's, went on Wednesdays to Culver's every Wednesday night.
Dang.
Yeah. After we had we had small group, we had youth group at the church that I was serving at, and on that night we would also go to Culver's, and it was a great time. It was a good time. Anywho, okay, so mine. My first one, I am going to do Chick-fil-A. And because of what you just did, I'm going to also have an honorable mention because I have a very specific order from Culver's, but they're not in my top 3.
Okay.
My top one is I get 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Okay.
Just
original?
Original Chick-fil-A sandwiches and
Plain.
a Powerade. Plain.
Just bun and chicken.
Bun and chicken.
No pickles.
No pickles. And then sometimes a side of mac and cheese. But typically my main order with my wife, whenever we're like, hey, we're not cooking, my wife has to work, and she is like, hey, what do you want?
2 plain chicken sandwiches and a Powerade.
That is my go-to order,
Wow.
like it from Chick-fil-A.
I would venture to say very few people will be on board with that. order.
Or potentially if I'm like really feeling good, I'll add a 8 count. COVID, I added an 8 count.
Oh my gosh. I have so many thoughts about that.
Why? Tell me your thoughts. What are you thinking there?
It's just
It's Chick-fil-A. Am I not allowed to get chicken?
It's just such a plain order.
2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Man, no fries.
What? I'm trying to cut out fries.
No pickles.
Well,
this isn't on your current diet.
No,
what would you
So
eat?
for a while now I have cut out fries from Chick-fil-A.
I mean, you only have so long on this earth. Why not?
So I'll tell you
eat
this:
French
when I
fries
eat the
when
two
you have the
Chick-fil-A
chance.
sandwiches, I reach a point where it's like you're not all the way full,
Yeah.
and to add the fries, I feel like
Takes it up a notch.
it's like when you finish those fries, especially because like I refuse to buy a medium fry from Chick-fil-A.
Mm.
Like,
Oh yeah.
and so you get this fry, and it's like you finish it, and I just don't feel good anymore.
Okay.
So that's my reason.
The point of this
why.
is not to feel good after you eat, but
You're
okay.
not wrong.
Anyway, we're
That's
gonna
my
keep
number
keep
one.
chugging.
Okay, what is your number 2?
So my first one was Culver's.
That's
Next,
such a good choice.
next I have McDonald's breakfast.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Let's go.
you're dealing with a pro,
Yeah,
baby.
I am.
So McDonald's breakfast, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit,
The biscuit,
and I put grape jelly on that bad boy too.
grape jelly.
Grape jelly on the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Slap it on there.
You got to get the crispy hash brown on the side.
Amen.
And then if you're feeling real crazy, get yourself one of those breakfast burritos as well.
Okay.
And throw that back at the end.
Okay, that's a
With
pretty good one.
With a
That
little
is
coffee.
that is so good. That is so
That'll
good.
get you going right in the day.
Yeah, that's fantastic. My second one is also from McDonald's, but it's not breakfast. Anytime I play golf, which is often, or I used to be often, not as much right now because it's starting to get cold. But then again, it's not. It's like warm today. so-
Just go ahead with the order.
right. Sorry. 2 plain McDoubles, large fry Powerade,
Two
McDonald's.
plain McDoubles.
which is meat and cheese and bread.
What was the second? 2 plain McDoubles.
Large fry Powerade.
Large fry and Powerade. So he does go for the fries at McDonald's.
And McDonald's, yeah.
But always the Powerade, keeping
Right.
it consistent.
Well, it's one of those things where if I just played golf, so I exuberate. I used energy, and so I tired myself out,
Right.
and so I deserve some fries.
You burn some
Yep.
some carbs,
Right.
so you deserve some French
Those
fries.
that is like staple. If I played golf, you can, unless it was late in the day, but even late in the day, it's still like it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
2 plain McDoubles, large fry.
I feel like Chick-fil-A is definitely in there for me, but I'm going to skip over it because it's like too obvious.
Okay.
I feel like spicy chicken, like, yes, it's just like, I just feel like it's too obvious. Of course, it's just like, of course. So I'm going to go with, for my third and last slot, I feel like I'm forgetting one, but we used to go here every Thursday night for fourth meal, and that is Taco Bell.
The bell.
And it would be my order kind of changes sometimes,
This
but
seems to be against of everything that we're doing right now.
what?
Go-to order.
Yeah. Well, it's hard because it shifts all the time.
It's fine.
It's like consistent. But my go-to order for many, many years before they discontinued one of these items was Crunchwrap Supreme, quesadilla, and 2 Frito burritos.
That's pretty good. Anytime I go to Taco Bell, I just get 4 soft tacos and a large Baja Blast slushie.
Oh, yeah, the Baja Blast too. I always get Baja Blast as well.
Yeah.
Baja Blast is amazing.
It is so good. Like, coffee does to people what Baja Blast slushies do to me. like, I'm like, yes! Like, it's
Sugar
so
high.
good. Yes, sugar rush.
That's hilarious.
And then I always like end up like having a cough because like it freezes my lungs and I just am coughing for the next hour, but it's worth it. My next one, I am going to leave out Wendell's.
What?
I'm
Wow.
going to leave out Wendell's because that's very boring. I just get 3-4 piece
He would eat there every he
nuggets
eats
and
there
a large fry.
every day.
It's a pretty basic order. My go-to though is Jimmy John's.
Oh man, I kind of wanted to.
And I do a BLT, barbecue chips, and Powerade. You notice I love Powerade.
Powerade.
So I drink Powerade all the time.
That's why Trey is always full of power.
Yeah, I'm full of power. It's about drive.
Yeah,
but yeah. So
whenever I
those
go to Jimmy's,
those are my 3.
I've been getting the Vito.
Yeah, you get the Vito, but also you get a
Barbecue chips.
Little John, and I don't understand that.
It's just you don't need more than Little John
But you do
for lunch.
Need?
Sometimes
need. You're right. You don't need it.
I just need a little lunch to get me through to dinner.
There is nothing like feeling hungry while you're cooking your dinner.
Yeah, that is tough. But hey, You know, there are worse things in life.
You're right. You're right.
When you got a lot going on,
blessed that we have 3 meals a day. You're correct.
When you got a lot going on, it's hard to be too worried about that kind of stuff.
I want to give you one honorable mention because
Go
you
ahead.
did a great job. For you.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh!
I'm gifting you one honorable mention. I can go if you want, but
I already used the Jimmy John's one.
Okay, for sure. Mine is Culver's.
Yours is Culver's.
I remember one of the very first times we went and got lunch together here. I had not been to Culver's in a long time, since my junior year of college.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Culver's, and I had forgotten about those chicken strips.
Yeah, man. And you get the regular chicken strips.
I get the regular.
The buffalo chicken strips.
I forgot about those chicken strips and those fries, and and then the cheese curds. Like, as a person who's not a big cheese guy, cheese curds, they pop off.
Well, and their French fries are amazing too.
Honestly, I'm not a big curly.
I'm gonna go for my honorable. Sorry,
okay, you're good.
They're not curly. They're
crinkly.
cut.
That's
I like crinkle cut. For my honorable mention, I'm gonna go Quiznos.
Whoa.
Baja chicken sandwich.
Quiznos. Is there one in town?
Yes, there is. A bag of Doritos, and this is an absolute must. This last part, without this last thing, it doesn't work.
Quiznos.
You have to get the spicy, I think it's batch. They call it batch, and then there's a number 66 or something like that. Barbecue sauce that they have on the side. You have to have that on the side with the sandwich. It's absolutely amazing.
Is Quiznos the place? I actually don't think I've ever been to Quiznos. Trey tries it.
You've never been to Quiznos?
Is Quiznos the place where you at one point, maybe they've changed their branding, but you could go create your own pizza? No, it's not Quiznos.
This is not.
There's a place I remember.
I don't ever remember that being
in Indianapolis.
Quiznos is a sandwich shop,
right? We're in Indianapolis, where you could go, and it had a name like Quiznos. It has a name like that, like it was something along those lines.
I don't know.
And you could go create your own pizza, and I just found that to be counterintuitive. I want someone to make my pizza, and I want to eat it, and so we never went, but. Quiznos. Yeah, that's not a good pick.
That's not the place. Yeah, so Quiznos, a little off the beaten path.
I'll have to try Quiznos.
Yeah, Trey tries Quiznos.
I've never been to Quiznos before. So.
Baja chicken, baby.
And I love a good sandwich. Pretty plain, but I love a good sandwich.
Yeah.
So, anywho, what is our fact question today?
Fact question for the day.
Also, while he's thinking, let us know what your top 3 fast food orders are, because I think that would be pretty fascinating to know.
Yeah, I would love to know people's top 3 fast food orders.
Yeah. And if you think one of the restaurants in which we chose was we're forgetting a place that is, the holy grail of all restaurants, let us know.
Yes.
We could be wrong. I feel like we dabble a lot in fast food, but
please let us know.
As long as you don't say Long John Silver's. No hatred, but a little bit.
I know someone that is the biggest Long John Silver's.
Will you drop their name?
Jacob Carlson.
Oh, Jacob.
This dude, I haven't told you this story, have you?
Hush Puppies.
Have I told you the story about him?
I don't think so.
It's wild. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
The Hush Puppies. Okay, so fact of the day. What do you got?
I had one before we just mentioned
Hush Puppies.
Hush Puppies. That took me off my train of thought. Here we go. So I know you to be a reader.
Yes.
Because I just know that about you, but you don't come across necessarily as somebody that reads a lot of books in a year.
Yep.
How many books do you read in a year?
It's a hard question because I don't necessarily have a total, but I would
average,
say,
just
I would say I am for sure probably reading during this season, not a lot. Well, that's not true because I'm reading the Harry Potter books right now.
He has read 4 Harry Potter books so far this year.
I'm 5% done with. I have 5% left of the 5th one. So
there you go.
And that's been since October, that's kind of insane.
There you go.
But I would say I'm probably for sure reading 2 a month. So probably no less than 24.
24?
Probably.
That's great.
Yeah. So
That's great.
Yeah, probably.
See, I
around
think
that.
that's I think that's something a lot of people wouldn't know.
Right. Yeah.
That number is higher than I would have said for you. So
Yes,
that's
it's probably right around that because
pretty good.
especially during the summer, it's more during this season right now. Other than the fact that I'm reading the Harry Potter books, it's probably higher. But when it's busy season, I don't read a lot. But during the summer, I read a ton. So
yeah.
because I was reading
Well,
a
there
book
you
a
go.
week in June.
A book a week, like a small book.
It was like nothing more than like 200 pages, but like flex.
A certain name comes to mind whenever I hear someone say that.
I don't know where you're going with that. I don't know that I want to find out. But yeah, hey, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you for being here.
I am grateful that you don't wrestle me.
And, I'm happy to try it out sometime if you want.
I'm also grateful that you're my neighbor.
I feel like I could just lay down on you and you'd probably not be able to do anything.
Help. Anywho, super grateful that you guys are all joining with us. And remember, don't
Wrestle
your
neighbor.
peace.
Bye.
What were you